Freddie's down. Oh, still downstairs. Thanks, man. Cheers,
How you feeling today, Chris?
Oh, feeling with my hands. How do you feel? Nah, I'm feeling good, man.
What time were you up this morning?
5:30.
And what did you do then?
I was on the check at 6 o'clock this morning doing my sprints, doing my running, like my 800, 600, 400 sprint work. Then I just chilled, relaxed. You know, I had a good breakfast, relaxed, and now I'm in with Freddie.
Freddie, can you tell us a little bit about Chris Van Heerden and why you decided to take him on?
Chris really helped me with the Cotto fight. I gave him a tape of the opponent, he became the opponent. He was the best sparring partner I've ever had in my life. I mean, he actually became Martinez. He mocked him, he acted just like him, hands down, and he gave a great look for Miguel, and I really credit him for that, and that's why Miguel had such an easy time with Martinez.
Martinez is a pretty hard guy to imitate. Was it even more impressive because he has such a unique style and it's quite difficult to imitate?
Yeah, it was really impressive that he could do that and he could become this person. I think he's even carried a little bit over to his boxing, his own style now. Because I see him dropping his hands a lot and pulling around and kind of tempting the guys to come at him. But he's doing it in safe spots.
Good, so it's not frustrating you too much?
Not too much.
It's not like you've never had any experience before with aggressive southpaws. How has the experience with Pacquiao informed you teaching other southpaws, or is it no difference to you? You're an experienced coach?
No, you know, there is a difference, and the southpaws do have an advantage if they know how to use it, and we go over that every day. Don't give up that advantage. Keep your foot on the outside. You know, you get the left hand right down the middle and the hook behind it. And Chris has caught him very well. And ring generalship. I've really been working on Chris a lot with controlling the ring, keeping himself in good spots. My philosophy is like if you keep yourself in good spots for 90% of the time, the fight's gonna be 90% yours already. So
it must be very different working with someone who's completely 100% focused and quite young and coming up compared to maybe some of the more bigger stars like Pacquiao. Is it easier, or are the other guys such professionals that there's really no difference? When they're in the gym, they're in the gym.
You know, guys like Pacquiao, when they're in the gym, they're in the gym. They're very dedicated. Pacquiao trains as hard now as he ever did. He's just very dedicated. Miguel Cotto, same way. That's why they're still doing really well at late stages of their career. So, you know, Chris is right there with them. He's one of the hardest workers I've seen. He likes to push. And I love guys like that because guys that give me 100%, I'm going to give them 150%. Drive it, ride it. Yeah.
How much does Chris working out at this gym help him on the scene in terms of how fight ready he is and also the opportunities, the business opportunities that he has?
Well, he's really good because he has really good sparring. You know, the thing is, if I need him for Pacquiao, he's there, he's available, and you know, for Cotto, he's available. So I got a lot of very good welterweights right now, and when you work with world-class fighters, that's what makes you a better fighter and a world-class fighter yourself.
Unbelievable sparring, world-class sparring. You know, I get sharper every day. I learn a little bit more every day. And like they say, iron sharpens iron.
What would you hope for Chris in the next 6 to 8 months?
Well, the thing is just to get busy. The thing is activity is the biggest thing. I think activity is the key for fighters to stay busy. And when they can stay busy, they become better fighters.
Just a matter of time and people will get to know me. I've been fortunate enough to be a sparring partner to Miguel Cotto. When he beat Sergio Martinez, I was his main sparring partner. Unbelievable experience. From there on I went to Canelo Alvarez when he fought Lara and I sparred with him. So you know what, I'm learning here in America, and soon, like I said, everyone will know who the Heat is. You know, proudly South African fighting of America. The Heat is on his way. Can you feel the heat right now?
I actually can.
Yeah, I see you sweating there, man.
So he's very dedicated, and I think he's going to go a long way.
I love the sport, you know. I think the key is you got to enjoy what you're doing. Even in the tough days, when it's hard, maybe in sparring it didn't go your way, you got a little bit beat up. I love that because that means I learn and it keeps me true to the sport. It reminds me that, you know what, you ain't the best, you're never the best. There's someone out there looking to take your spot and looking to beat you up. And if you don't keep true to the sport and keep faithful to the sport, they're gonna catch you.
What do you learn from the Reynard fight?
Reynard fight, you know what? I just came to America. Wasn't really settled as well. Training went well. I don't complain about my training. I had real good training. But on the night fighting Reynard, you know, that wasn't my best performance. But still, I believe I did enough to get a win. And what I've learned there, you know what? Once again, I've coped with punching power. Showed me that I can take a punch. I don't care who you are. If you can't take a punch, you're a little bit in trouble. I'm just a different fighter ever since I joined Freddie. My confidence is right through the roof, and I'm just excited.
The energy in a gym is unbelievable. For one, you walk into the gym and you see all of these superstars, these really talented fighters, and now I'm amongst them, and you in the circle with them, and that's motivating by itself. The energy is unbelievable. You know, people are supportive. The sparring partners cheer each other on, they give each other advice, they respect each other, we respect each other, and I guess that's a key. You know, there's no funny business in there. You go in there, sparring it's not a joke. You know, now you realize that you're in a level where fighters are elite and they're really, really talented, like Olympic medalists, ex-world champions, former world champions, current world champions, and that keeps you true to what you're doing in there. So sparring is I'm not going to say easy, sparring is tough, but exciting, and I definitely learn. Every time I step in and step out, I can say that I learn. For the first time in my life, you know, being with a superstar like Miguel Cotto and trading punches with him in the ring was unbelievable for me. A lot of respect for Miguel Cotto, and it gave me a lot of confidence, showing me that, you know what, I've got what it takes to compete.
Chris, is it true that you dropped Miguel in sparring?
No, it's not true. Who said that? No, it's not true. I did not drop Miguel Cotto in sparring. No ways. No, I haven't dropped Miguel in sparring. He's a tough guy. From there, I went to Canelo Alvarez when he was fighting Lara, and I was in a 5-week camp with Canelo Alvarez. Also, you know, two different fighters, and once again, you know, unbelievable experience to be in with superstars.
So you're probably one of the few guys that has sparred or faced both of them. Who wins that fight? Canelo versus Miguel.
You know what? Canelo is a tough guy. Let me tell you, nothing phases Canelo. But I'm going to put money on Miguel Cotto.
A lot of the British fans will know you from your fight against Matthew Heerden. What did you learn from that fight, and what are your memories of that fight?
Fighting Matthew Heerden, you know, Matthew Heerden just lost to Canelo Alvarez, and I watched that fighting. Heerden tough as nails. I don't care who's what. And you know, Canelo couldn't even put him down. And then he came off the first round knockout win, and then I faced him. I learned a lot, you know. Ring generalship. Heerden is, you know, he's a spoiler. I was quicker than Heerden, you know. My jab was quicker, and ever since the cut opened up badly with it, the referee was from Manchester, so that kind of was in my head, like, oh, you know, I don't want the ref to stop this fight. And so the game plan for me was pick up the hands, protect the cut, get close to Heerden, and when we are close in, start working the body. And I got close, but every time I wanted to work the body, Heerden would grab me. Go look at that fight. The referee warned him about 50 times, stop holding, and he would grab me and spoil it for me. If you got to spoil it, you got to spoil it, and he did good. I learned a lot out of that fight. South African fighters, you know, we are known for our heart. We got big heart, and I'm a fighter. You know, I'm gonna put it up. If you're gonna hit me, you gotta knock me out, because if you don't knock me out, I'm gonna be in your face the whole night.
In the first round of a fight, are you the kind of guy that studies someone, or do you do all your studying beforehand, and when you get in, you know what you're doing?
Look, every fighter knows when you step in that ring, there's not a game plan, you know, because every round you gotta have a game plan and a new game plan, because things can change round by round. So I'm the kind of fighter that, you know, come out, I kind of have a look at what you got. Round one, you know, I kind of sum you up and see, okay, well, this is what he does. He's a pressure fighter, he likes power, and then I work from there on.
We were talking a little bit before about stage fright.
Stage frights. I've experienced stage fright. You know what, sometimes you can be physically prepared 110%, but we need to be mentally prepared as well. And if you're not mentally prepared, you know, I don't care who you are, your physical fitness ain't gonna work too much because you're gonna be gunshot, you're gonna be shy to punch, and I've experienced it before and I'm still working on it, but I'm 8 years professional now, 23 fights, and I know what it's kind of about. And I think, you know what, we've got so many talented fighters out there, but when they step onto the big stage with the big lights, they kind of go to stage fright, and that eliminates their true potential. For one fighter, a good friend of mine, like from South Africa, Sempu Vicheka, that's a good example. Super talented fighter, unbelievable fighter. I had the privilege of training with him, being in the same gym with him, but his last fight with Dene, I could see that maybe it was a little bit too big the occasion. He was physically prepared, but mentally I don't think so. If fighters are more mentally prepared, and that counts for me as well, you know, learning once you get to a big stage, I think you'll see the true potential.
What's next for you? You know,
Big plans. You know, ever since I joined Freddie, I'm promoted by King Sport Promotions, Michael King, and they've got big plans for me. Even with Freddie, something big is around the corner, and you know, I'm in the gym every day. I'm training, I'm working. We're just waiting on that fight to come up, whatever it should be, would be.
who'd you like to fight?
Oh, who would I like to fight? You know, it's a boxer's dream to fight the top guys. Michael Varado, Brandon Rios. I believe I can beat those guys. You know, guys like Brandon Rios, Michael Varado, that's my kind of style, because they're right there. I'm quicker, I'm younger, I'm fitter, and I've got a dream to chase, and it keeps me alive. Freddie isn't the type of guy who would give you 20 instructions in a corner. Freddie would sit there and watch you do your thing, and you come back to the corner, and Freddie would give you maybe 1 or 2 advice, and that would work. If you try it, it's definitely going to work. It's just the way he reads the fight game, you know. He will tell you something simple, like maybe just for simple, shoot the right hook. After his jab, shoot the right hook every time, be quick. And you try that, and you're going to see you're going to land it. It's unbelievable. You just want to do better. He motivates you. So, you know what, I ain't scared of no one. I know with top preparation and conditioning, I'm ready to face anybody.